And welcome back to the Shiniest Meat Bicycle. If you're
God,
sensible,
we've been gone for days. Just like
we
there are
literally left for like
months
2 seconds.
in between. Don't spoil it, man.
We said at the end of the last episode we'll be gone for like 2 seconds, and we did literally.
But we have a history of lying to our viewers, apparently.
This is true. I have been doing it.
We said we were going to do Arkham Age. We didn't. We said some other things that were probably also lies.
Well, I claimed that there was only like 1 dungeon crawl left, and I lied.
Oh, you didn't just lie to the viewers. You lied to me as well. I was heartbroken. Like, I kept crying. But I actually want to make a point. Like, this, like, inside of a weird mystical cavern fighting crystal creatures, like, really kind of reminds me of how the Borderlands games kind of go. Where, like, right at the end, you're, like, fighting to a vault, and there's, like, you get the Iridian Guardians and stuff. Or at least you get that in Fallout 1, and you get that in the pre-sequel. I honestly can't actually remember how Borderlands 2 ends, so...
You fight some huge death thingy.
Oh yeah, the warrior. Yeah, of course you do. Yes. Yeah.
Wait, is it literally just called the Warrior?
Dude, yeah, like, Borderlands is not known for subtlety.
See, unfortunately, we're actually Let's Playing that alongside this at the moment, so eventually we're actually going to see that.
Yeah, we
I
will.
say unfortunately, I mean, you just spoiled the ending.
Yeah, you
as
say
well, but to be fair-
unfortunate. Okay, I'm sorry, but anybody who actually gives that much of a rat's ass about the plot of, like, Borderlands
Ooh,
2
chest.
can piss off. Like...
Ooh, legendary item. Fleet fingers.
Ooh. I feel like this entire giant crystal rock thing should just be full of legendary items.
I think that's pretty much the last list we're going to find.
Okay. Anyway, I don't think you ever answered me. Is the dude we see in the opening cutscene casting the spell, is he the Destroyer?
He is the Destroyer.
Is he the last boss?
You never fight him.
What?
Nope, you never fight him. You compete with him, you challenge him, but you don't actually fight him.
Do you have to like beat him in a card game or something? Is this where we're playing Arkham Age?
Not quite, but
Is it finally happening?
you're not as far off as you'd think.
Oh, seriously?
I'm gonna save it. I don't want to.
Yeah, keep,
Because I'm gonna save it because
I
there's a
don't know
bit.
if I'm okay with this.
Because there's a bit. Because what you do have to do is I want you to do it because I've done it before, and when I was a kid, it was the hardest thing in the fucking world.
Is it like a riddle or something?
Yeah, there's 3 riddles.
Oh.
And it's the only time in the game there's literally a type box. Like, you can write in
There's
whatever
literally
you
a
like.
type box?
Yep.
So I can just put in butts for everything?
And he'll just say it's wrong, and you get... Don't try...
Don't get it wrong.
Don't get it
Okay,
wrong,
okay.
just because you have to go through the conversation again to get the question, I think.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, but like, I have the power to cause cataclysms. This brave, noble group of warriors have finally, like, bested me. I will challenge them to a game of riddles. Is this guy fucking Gollum? Like, oh. God. Alright. Now I'm getting self-conscious. Oh,
Sorry,
no.
I'm just casting Inferno repetitively because it's fun.
Were you able to beat this as like a 10-year-old kid?
The riddles,
Yeah.
no, there's a item you can pick up like in a random point in the game that you don't know anything about. Like when you get it, it's just called a page torn from a book, and there's some random stuff written on it, and then bottom, like upside down, is the answers to the riddles.
So it's like somebody's cheat sheet they made for the game.
Yeah, it's
That's
just hidden
kinda
in a
cool.
random spot.
That's kind of cool.
It is
Okay,
literally
so-
just there's a library in the game, like a random library place, and it's in there. Like you click on the bookshelves, and like a whole bunch of different stuff comes out, and one of them's a page torn from a book, and it's got the answers to the riddles on it.
Okay.
Oh shit, we need more mana.
I'm quite excited for that now. At first, you know, obviously I thought it was stupid as hell, but alright, I'm curious to see what the riddles are going to be now, because like, I've encountered most riddles that fantasy games typically like to throw at you. Like,
I'll give you a clue, it's not the riddle of the Sphinx.
no, yeah, really, it's going to be the riddle of the fucking Sphinx. That's fun. No, like, yeah, there's like kind of a stock bunch that I've encountered in both D&D games and various RPGs throughout the ages. So like, I'm feeling pretty confident. Yeah, okay. I don't know any other game which has been like a pretty standard fantasy combat game, and then at the end is like, yeah, type in the answer if you know it. That's yeah.
Yep. That's the
Is
game.
there a reason that he does this?
I can't remember.
Is he just bonkers?
He is kind of insane, yeah.
I feel like he's just bonkers. Yeah. Yeah. God.
See, we're gonna have to now. We have to wait for the cleric to get another health point, spell points back to use the divine intervention spell because he needs to I need to heal everyone and stuff. So he regenerates them over time. So it's just kind of keep fighting and stay alive for long enough until.
Does divine intervention cost mana then?
Yeah, 55 mana.
Huh. I don't know why, but you kind of feel like the divine intervention oh shit spell should cost nothing, but you know. Or like do what they did with Lay on Hands in, I think it was like Neverwinter Nights or something, where like it just drained all of your spell points, but healed everyone back up to full health.
That kind of works.
Yeah, like, because it meant you could kind of metagame, because it meant that you could just throw all of your spells at somebody, and then once they were all exhausted, then you would use Lay on Hands. Because it's like, at that point, technically Lay on Hands is costing you like 2 mana or something.
Alright, we're
Which
getting
makes it
really close, so we might have to leave and like exit the area and come back in.
Do we have to go and like... What are these elemental lords? Are they all still within the crystal though, yeah?
No, we're going to leave the crystal. There's a whole other map area.
Oh,
but it's really easy to traverse, don't worry. Like, it won't take long. But...
Okay, phew. Was concerned your lies had foiled us again.
No worries. We can actually rest.
Oh. We can just set up a little camp inside this giant pink crystal thing. I'm not gonna lie, because of the texture quality, like, it kinda looks like it's meant to be like low-res meat.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, this is a horrifying dungeon.
Yeah, okay, so this is super annoying.
What?
You press the button, the crystals light up in a certain order, you have to copy the order.
Oh my god, it's a fucking Simon Says.
Yep. Pens at the ready, everybody.
Do you want me to write this down, or have you got
Yeah, you write it down. You probably
actually, with the delay, I'm not going to see anything.
You'll see it. You'll just see it later than me. So if we both try without saying anything, then...
Alright.
Feel free to try along at home, guys. I tend to click,
yeah.
I think I end up clicking the sequence more than once and putting on a bit more of it each time. Alright, you ready? We got blue, green, yellow. I'm going to put little columns.
I'm surprised you were able to identify them.
Shut up.
That was mean, I apologise. Alright. I'm ready. Right, I got the first 6. How did that go for you? There are 7, right?
There are more than 7, I think.
Well, I got 7.
Okay, I got blue, yellow, green, yellow.
Why did mine left is 1, middle is 2, right is 3? So I had 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1. Ah.
Alright, I'm going to repeat that again.
I'm going to do it again. Alright, I'm ready.
There are 9.
I have got to be missing something, because I only got like 5 that time.
Alright, I'm going to try this with the order I've got. So we got blue, yellow, green, blue, green, yellow, blue, yellow. Yes!
I've just realised why I'm not getting any of them.
Why?
The frame rate on stream is such that I'm missing like half of them.
Oh, beautiful.
Because I was just like, I got 5 that time, and you're talking about there being 9? Yeah, there were 4 in between, and the frame rate was too low.
Alright, we can leave the crystal.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the plane between planes.
Why did we do that, Simon Says game?
Because you have to get out of the crystal. That makes the teleport thing out the crystal work.
Wait, that's how you leave?
Yeah. So this is a replica of the crystal that's in the plane between planes, which is where we are now. And this place is populated by insane stuff, like these things, which are called terrors, and it literally just blobs with eyes and mouths. And
that is not a very kind way to talk about your mother.
champions, who I don't really know what they are.
Champions of the Ever, obviously.
So.
Jeez.
So yeah, now we're going to rush through to the next bit.
Yay!
Oh, there's these guys as well, who are plain guardians, who just like hairy bear things.
I think we call them air marshals now, Sam.
So, over here we
have... come on, I thought that was good.
Air marshals? I'm not getting the reference. So here we have a giant sword, and a giant helmet thing.
Plain guardians, air marshals.
Oh, right, yeah, that's
yeah, oh, come on, man, I thought it was good. Jeez.
So, check out this. This is the Destroyer's Palace.
I mean... is that like his helmet?
No. You'll see when I open the thing on stream. It'll take a second. It's a giant... It's a 400-foot tall giant skull.
I mean... what kind of being would choose to live inside the skull of a 400-foot tall giant? I'll be honest, if I had the option, it would be a pretty baller move, let's be honest.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, like this is the maze we have to get through, and these are the things we have to kill. Like, there's a few random enemies in there. And basically this is one of those things where you just have to keep trying to press buttons until you get to the middle.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Coincidentally, I do know where the middle is.
You do?
Like I know where because it's not it's not a labyrinth. It is a maze. I do know where we have to get to eventually. Like I know vaguely where it is on the map.
Okay.
So, but yeah, basically it's just keep kind of pressing buttons until. There is a... oh, I normally have the map open, like, on another screen, but I can't leave the stream, so... I mean, you can look it up if you like, but...
yeah, but I haven't been helpful historically throughout this series, and I would hate to start now.
Glorious.
Yeah.
Would it change your mind if I said you'd probably make it faster if you helped out?
Alright, so what am I Googling then?
Acastan's Palace.
How on earth do you spell that?
E-C... Acaston. E-C-A-S-T-O-N. And there are levers.
Oh, there it is. Okay, right.
As far as I'm aware, it's just like, hit all the levers you see, ever. And eventually, like, but don't use them more than once, and eventually you'll find where you need to be.
Okay, I have a map open, but I don't understand it, so you're going to have to give me a minute here.
It's really unhelpful because they... normally, like, on the map, like, every corridor has 2 walls.
Yep.
But in this one, sometimes there's only one line that's actually 2 walls back to back, so you can't tell what's outside the map and what's inside the map.
Yep, that sounds right. So you're trying... where are you trying to get to?
You come in at the very bottom in the middle. Like middle of the bottom.
Yeah, I see that. Where are we trying to go in this map?
It should be labelled.
Jeez, give me a minute.
It's like a little spiral. It's on the right. It's like kind of halfway up.
Oh, are we trying to get to the throne room, yeah?
Throne room, yeah.
Okay. Where on earth is that? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, so you need to go... I was always really bad at these mazes.
But the other thing is you have to do the... Ooh, that's...
Oh, they're like levers that you have to do as well.
Yeah, you have to do the levers.
Yeah.
Fancy boots.
Oh god, I don't understand this map.
Don't worry about it.
You are really right about those walls. It's just like, am I trying to follow the route? Am I on the pathway or am I in a wall now? Like, yeah. That's very upsetting.
We found a couple of legendary items. A Blade of Mercy.
Yay.
Oh yeah, coincidentally, everything we don't... all the legendary items that haven't already spawned somewhere in the game will appear on the floor in this dungeon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but but that's only... they can spawn without us finding them, so like if we've been somewhere and they've spawned and we haven't actually got them, then they still won't be here.
Still, like, that's quite a few legendary items, so...
yeah, they'll be lying about.
Oh, cool, cool.
Like this one. Volcano.
It's literally a volcano.
It's something stupid like, yeah, the mad artificer Cornelius of Blackshire built this axe for the purpose of clearing trees around his country estate. A single blow will fell both tree and render it into firewood. I think someone killed him and someone killed him and then used it to kill things because that's the obvious thing to do with it.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, an axe that you could just like, with a single blow, chop down a tree and turn that tree into firewood, like, that's just super, super useful for
In practice, it just does massive fire damage.
Yeah, see, that's the difference between chopping down a tree and turning it into firewood and chopping down a tree and turning it into fire. Yeah, but...
Wait, is there any leather in here? Oh, there's loot. Hell's Cleaver. Might plus 70, accuracy plus 70, personality minus 50, intellect minus 50. So cool because of its power to demonize his wielder, nevertheless there are many who willingly pay the price for the power offered by Hell's Cleaver. Fair enough.
Takes away your personality and makes you kind of stupid. Oh well.
So we're going quite well so far, I think.
I think so, yeah. I think you're on the right route following the map.
Yeah, I know vaguely where it is.
Okay. I think you need to, like, follow the way you are, like, around, and then there comes to, like, this doorway on the left, but it's after you start going south on the map, and it's the second left once you start going south. If that makes sense. I don't think it does, but, you know. Also, with the stream delay, I'm not going to try and give you directions, because it'll be wrong and infuriating.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, good idea, I think.
Ooh, I've never actually seen this before.
What?
This is this is a legendary item that I've never actually found before. We want to give that to him, I think. Stats 46 to 68. 50. So yeah, that drastically increased the damage our knight does.
Well, that's good. That's good. No, so I've given my, you know, thoughts and feelings on this game. I'm kind of curious, Sam. How do you think this is held up? Because, you know, you've obviously played this game a lot before, but now you're playing it with, you know, me making inane comments. So how do you know, having to justify things?
Okay, let's be honest. It's not a pretty game. Like,
no, I don't think that was ever in the card.
There's no way you can describe this as anything but kind of ugly.
Yeah.
The textures are low res as fuck, but it's almost kind of, I guess, is it stylized? It's not really stylized per se, but you know what I mean.
Not really.
Ooh, chest. Like, yeah, so it doesn't look pretty. I'd say that as much. I mean,
yeah.
I think the gameplay holds up pretty well. Like, for what it is.
I mean, you can obviously speak about the gameplay. I can't really, so I mean, you know. I'm not entirely certain what you're doing when you go into combat other than spamming
like, the gameplay is... It's basically just click at things and button mash.
Yeah.
But that's not a bad thing. Like, it's nice and straightforward.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, fundamentally, arguably, just pointing at things and clicking a lot is what an FPS is. Yeah,
like, I think it could be a lot worse. I think the best part of this is definitely the story.
Yeah, I can't really question that. I feel like the story, you know, yes, it's got some janky as hell moments, but like, it still is kind of pretty solid. It's a pretty good baseline. I know you were planning on running this as like a D&D campaign at some point, which, you know, obviously I might already know the solution, so to speak, I guess. But, you know, I'd already know it. But, I mean, well, now I would. But, yeah, I can 100% see why you would think of this as a D&D story, because actually it's really good for that.
Yeah, it's got nice defined acts, and, yeah, like, there's a lot going for it from that front.
Yeah, and I mean, whenever you make a D&D story, like, you can make it to a certain point. And then after that, your players are just going to shit around and do what they want.
Exactly, yeah, that's the only thing. That would be the only real issue, is it's a little bit too linear.
It is a bit linear. I think you walk past a secret door or something?
Oh, really? Oh, God, boy.
I don't know. I'm trying to follow, but I feel like there might be multiple levels to this map or something.
There's no multiple levels, but there is confusing numbers of...
Yeah, not.
I know
not
ultimately we have to get into... Yeah, here we go. We have to get into each corner tower.
Oh, right. Is that where, like, all the prisons are?
No. The prisons are outside in the other world. Like in the,
oh, are they? Oh,
yeah.
right. Do we need to still go out and do them, then?
Yeah, we can't do them until we meet the Destroyer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, do we free them after the riddle or before?
After.
Oh, I'm excited for the riddle now. Wait, how many riddles is it? You say it was 3 or
3 riddles.
Oh, God. Alright. I just want to get this out of the way to any viewers. Like, I'm an idiot. So that's why I'm going to get this horribly wrong and fail. And yes, it'll be really obvious, but the thing you didn't factor in is that I'm an idiot. So
it's fine because I know the answers. So I'll give you like a couple of attempts, and if you get really stumped, if you get stumped, I'll just tell you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And
that'll really help my self-confidence. So yeah.
Put it this way: when I first did this part of the game, when I was like in primary school, I went into school the next day and quizzed all my friends / teachers with the riddles, and they struggled considerably.
Ah, you are not helping me here. I mean, I would like to think that I was smarter than the friends you had in primary school, but the teachers bit gives me pause. Although at the same time, I can imagine the teachers were just like, what the fuck is this kid talking about?
Yeah, I was a pretty strange kid at primary school. I spent all my free time reading. Like, all of it.
You weirdo. You
my mum...
nerd.
Oh, god damn it. I missed a lever somewhere.
Aha.
My mum worked at the school where I went. As a TA. So I used to get lift to school, obviously. And I used to read on the way to school. And then when I got to school, I'd read before registration. In the morning, and then I would do lessons or whatever. Then I'd read during break, all break, and then I'd read...
You would read during your break and lunch?
Yep, I'd read all of break, all of lunch. No, not like always, but it was definitely not an uncommon thing for me just to read all of break and lunch.
Wow.
And then I'd go... Then I'd be at the end of the day or whatever, and my mum would be doing stuff because she's TA, so she wouldn't at least straight away, so I'd read some more, then I'd read on the way home, and then, yeah.
This is a new experience for me. I'm used to feeling like the nerdy one around Sam, and right now I'm feeling really, really cool, and I hate it. I don't like it. Well... Because, like, at primary school, I'd play video games and chase people with sticks. Like... I didn't really... Like... I'm not gonna lie, everybody in my family was really, really into reading, and I was like, reading is hard. Because, you know, I am actually dyslexic, so that's my excuse, but, like, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. I knew you couldn't spell, but I didn't know you're actually dyslexic.
I cannot spell at all. And, yeah, I was at, like, it was really unfortunate. I got diagnosed as dyslexic in year 6, which is the last year of primary school, and they were like, oh, this explains why you really, really struggle with English. Alright, cool. And then I went to secondary school, and they did not give a shit that I was dyslexic. So I got, like, I never got any support for it. And then by the time I went to university, like, I didn't realise you had to go somewhere and you could get, like, because you can get, like, consideration for dyslexia on your essays and stuff like that. I didn't realise you could do that until like midway through second year, and by then it was a bit late. So
yeah,
I just learnt to deal with it.
Yeah, we're starting to babble because this is getting inane.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep telling you our life stories.
Pretty much.
So back in 1842, and I was sailing on the. I wasn't sure where I was going with that.
Me neither.
Yeah, I was gonna have a thing about me and Captain Christopher, but you know that was it.
Captain Christopher.
Oh, and just fabricated a character.
Fair enough.
He's not real, Sam. I wasn't around in the 1800s.
That I am aware of.
Well, everyone knows in the 1800s I took a brief break and went to the moon. Jeez.
Glorious.
Everybody knows that.
Alright, we're in the finals.
I thought you were a history graduate. God.
I did medieval history.
You didn't study Dom history.
I didn't study Dom history, no.
That's a module coming soon to many universities near you.
Dom history.
Dom history. I'm telling you, it's going to happen.
Good.
Yep.
So, I'm trying to find where we haven't been on the map now.
And looking at the map, I'd offer to help you, but I just get confused by it, so...
Ha! Bullseye. You haven't been here yet.
Have we not?
Okay, so we're going to go down here. Open this door. See if there's any fat loot.
Sweet, sweet loot.
Ooh, that's cool. Accuracy plus 100, bow skill plus 5, armor class minus 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tournament bow, so it's designed for tournaments, so you don't need armor class for tournaments.
So you don't need armor class. No, that makes sense, yeah.
Dragon Hunter Shield, Champion Sword, yeah. Ooh! Wine Splitter, fancy sword, fancy spear.
Say wine splitter.
Wine, as in great wine.
Right,
Wine.
okay, yeah. I was thinking of wine and I was like, is that just like a grape crusher?
I think we're pretty much there now.
Okay, that's good.
Like, we go through here. Like, there's a couple more levers to get, and then we can finally make it to the fucking throne room place.
Okay.
Oh god damn it, there's not even a lever down here.
I'm looking at the map and... I don't think the map has the levers marked, so...
No, I mean, there are various maps you can look at. Some of them have, like, if you Google, like, the right one, you can find with annotations and shit, which is super helpful.
I probably Googled the wrong one, so yeah.
Oh, there's actually quite a lot of enemies there. Oh, my hand's starting to cramp up.
Oh no, too much spamming.
Too much button mashing.
Too much, yeah.
Chaos Protector. I haven't had my hand feel like this since I last played too much WoW in a single day.
Well, I found a better annotated map.
Yeah?
And it's the top left one that we need to get open, right?
Yeah, the top left one is the last one, it's the important one.
Okay, so we need to go to H10.
And that's the last one you do before you get to the palace place. But
Yeah, okay, so I
see
see where we have to go. And I think you're pretty much there, I think.
Yeah, you see that little spiral we just went towards on the map, you'll probably see it shortly. If you look at the map, there's like a little room that goes around itself. That's where we need to go.
Yeah, but the actual lever you need is...
I know, it's in the top left. It's the top left tower.
Yeah, no, it's the top left tower, but the lever you need is actually, like, not in that spiral room. It's in the bit slightly, like, just to the left of it. Does that make sense?
Alright, we've done all the corners now.
Oh, have we? Okay. I'm so behind, then.
I think we're there.
Okay. Also, I just want to point out that the map I found was in German, so...
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
I might... Is this game popular in Germany?
It's actually pretty popular in Russia, of all places.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
When they're not playing Dota, or beating the shit out of me in WoW, they're playing this game. That's good to know.
Alright, we've made it.
We made it! Are we at Riddle Point now? I'm excited.
Yeah, hang on.
Oh.
Here we go, a custom throne room. Alright, I'm going to read this out because it's kind of dramatic. Also, pay attention to the guy's little icon in the top right because he looks like a complete burk.
Alright, I'm excited.
I sense some small present in this chamber, greater than that, but much less than myself. Where is it? Ah, there it is. What have we here? Some of the beans of Jadim. There's a dam. Yes, destroy them, surely within my rights, but no, it has been a slow millennia. Perhaps they will provide some diversion. Speak then, lower ones, what do you have of a Castan, destroyer of worlds?
Yeah, he does look like a total burk.
Who are you?
I'm a gotta put some flair into his speech, Sam.
No. Nah. I am a Castan destroyer, also called the Devil's Doom, the Spider in the Web Gate, and Ruin. There are many places where I am worshipped as a god. I think of myself only as a servant of my greater masters. Know too that I have brought the cataclysm to your world, which must be destroyed. It is doom you have brought on yourselves by failing to eliminate the devil Kriegans from your realms.
What the hell are Kriegans?
The other day, the crazy demon devil things that were plagues the other two continents in the world, Arathia and Enroth, and you defeat them in earlier games. So you've already done that.
Why is he saying we failed then?
Cause
You're just ill-informed.
we'll get there. We'll get there. My masters
Alright.
my masters are those who've created me. They gave me form and function. I have thus proven indestructible. I destroy worlds infested by Kriegans. Cataclysm. Your world will be destroyed by the elemental forces that created it. The crystalline Jadam's central city compels those who live on elemental planes to open their worlds onto yours. When their worlds meet at the crystal, the reaction will unleash irrepressible destruction across the lands, sea and sky. All things living will live no longer. Kriegans. In the time since the silence, your world has lost knowledge of the Kriegans' origin. That they resemble the devils of myth has been enough for you, and indeed devils is what most call them. The truth is they came from beyond. Before they attacked us, my masters had no knowledge of them. The Kriegans infest our worlds and spread as they can. It would seem in an endless universe that they could expand in another direction than ours, but they have not made this choice, so we must defend ourselves from them. Save the world!
Yay! I'm not gonna lie, for a minute with all that talking and stuff that I wasn't entirely paying attention to, I was right back in law school.
Yeah. So yes, your world does need
Alright,
saving.
let's save the world. Yeah.
The cataclysm,
do riddle number
if
one.
not stopped, will destroy it utterly. A quandary for you. I, as bringer of the cataclysm, know how it can be ended. Further, I acknowledge that since there is no longer Kriegans on your world, thanks to my Magic 6 and 7, one I'm not sure which,
Woo!
it need not be destroyed, but as servant to my masters, I am compelled to let the cataclysm continue by not divulging my knowledge to you. Still, I will ask you some questions. Perhaps there is something for you in the answers. Riddle 1.
You're gonna have to read it to make the delay.
Where does one serve to pay? Is not free to leave, but is free when one leaves. You'll see it on the screen in a minute.
Prison.
Yes.
I am a law student.
Yeah. Yes, your answer seems to fit the riddle nicely. Perhaps that is the correct answer. Riddle 2. What is there when you enter a room and cannot be outside, though you leave the door open?
What?
What is there when you enter a room and cannot be outside, though you leave the door open?
What is there when you enter a room and cannot be outside, though you leave the door open? I'm not getting that one. When you enter
This
a
one's
room...
verging on wordplay.
Oh, is it?
Cannot be outside.
So, inside?
Yep.
Is that really all that is?
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be like a hole or something.
No. The vagaries of language are many, still your answer seems to apply well to the question. Riddle 3. A moon-coloured box, meant to be opened from the inside, protects the sun-coloured treasure of life.
Egg.
What is it? It's an egg.
I've heard that one before.
There we go.
Isn't that the one in The Hobbit?
No.
Is it
I
not?
think I've probably given you that one before, because I remember it.
You might have already given me that one before. Yeah,
Alright.
I've definitely had that
That's
one
it.
before.
Then the riddles. But you can imagine, like, if you're 8...
Okay, yeah,
they're
like
hard.
8-year-old Sam would have just been like, what?
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's kind of cool. I like how it just makes you type them in. It doesn't give you options. You can't just do it by brute forcing. That's cool.
So, yeah.
That second one was just mean though. Like,
Yeah, so perhaps you should question the answers, he says. A prison implies a prisoner. Who? Inside? Inside what? An egg. What kind of egg? A bird's egg? Perhaps something like an egg. That's all he gives you.
oh, okay, so it's like he is the one who's like capable of destroying this world. But he's like, yeah, there is a way of stopping you. I can't tell you directly. That would go against my masters. I can give you these 3 riddles just for shits and gigs though.
Yep.
Alright, that's kind of cool. Alright, I like that.
It's one of my favourite bits of the story because it makes
I
sense
like
because
that.
he wouldn't just like he wouldn't be like, yeah, go on, do what you like. Like,
Yeah, because he's not just giving you the answers. He's saying like, look, I am meant to come out here and destroy these worlds. I can't tell you how to stop it. That would go against my masters. But like, I see that there is no actual reason to destroy this world. So I'm just going to give you these 3 entirely irrelevant riddles, I swear. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more, know what I mean, know what I mean.
indeed.
Yeah.
So we've been given prison, edge, and inside. Edge? No, egg and inside. So
The edge of prison inside.
prison inside egg is the list of it. Oh god, it's night time.
Oh no.
So yeah, basically, each of the elemental lords is trapped. If we'd actually talked to people in each elemental plane, you find out all the elemental lords are all missing. And it's because each one is trapped inside an egg-like prison like this.
Sweet.
And we have to go rescue them. And it's a ball lake because... Is this the water one? This is... Oh shit, this is the fire one. So we have to walk along the walls and the entire fucking way on this one because the floor is lava.
Yeah.
Die, motherfuckers. Basically, yeah, so they're basically like little... I think the air one is the worst, or the one that the earth...
Yeah.
The prison for the earth guy, which is air, is a bitch. It's just like a whole series of stairs. Ooh, our dark elf has gone insane. Not as far from what it sounds like as you'd think.
No, that was my insane laugh, so you know. I'm keeping that reserved from when I'm inevitably cast as the Joker. I'm waiting for that day, you know.
Insanity's Great Wime's insane as well. Insanity's a bitch because it makes you weak.
Yeah, he has gone completely insane. Just, I'm a dragon! I'm a dragon! Yeah.
But it not only does it do that, it also makes you weakens you afterwards, so you have to cast 2 spells to fix it instead of 1.
Oh, fun.
So now we just have to run along the walls a lot. Ow,
Let no one ever say that mental illness is easy to fix. This is a game of the message.
Oh, we went the wrong way. God damn it, motherfucker.
Ah.
Ow, who's shooting me? Ah, fire elemental. I don't know whether water walking works actually, we should try that.
Didn't we try that earlier? I feel like we've tried water walking on lava before.
No, we haven't, it doesn't work.
Okay. It's reassuring that that doesn't work, because I don't know any game where water walking works on. They're fundamentally quite different.
But I do feel like this dungeon is just a bitch, because there's no way to get around you have to like walk on the lava, you just have to take a lot of damage.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Yeah.
Oh, we went the wrong way. God damn it.
Wait, so can you not go into these egg prison things and do them before going to see the destroyer?
I'm not sure you can get the thingies. Wait, I'm not sure they're there. No, because you have the keys. He gives you a set of keys.
Oh, he does, doesn't he? Yes, of course. So he does a little bit more than just point you in the right direction. He does actually give some keys.
Yeah. Yeah, he gives you the ball balls, as he refers to them.
The baubles.
He refers to them as ball balls, yeah. Oh my god, healing Great Wine takes so long. Fuck it, we're just going to use the ultimate heal spell because we can.
Is that just aging up our cleric a whole bunch?
Yeah, how old is he now? His real age is 39, his active age is 59.
Yeah. Old man cleric. Didn't we have like the Dark Elf cast one of the scrolls as well? So she's also
yeah, she'll be old as well. But we have the potions to make him normal age again. So. Okay. Oh, he's gone insane. Multiple people have gone insane.
Okay, the cleric looks the best when he's gone insane.
You can see why you end up misusing Divine Intervention a lot.
Yeah, I get it.
It's just fucking easier.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it may seem like it's kind of an anticlimax to be going and just doing these weird little side dungeons, but I actually feel like it really fits with the rest of the game.
Oh shit, the cleric's gonna
Like... Oh yeah. Like, going off and doing something for each elemental, like, kind of fits, because this whole game has been about, like, elemental destruction, so yeah. I kind of dig it. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
We released him.
Hooray! 1 down, 3 to go.
This is a plane of water.
Alright. Is the plane of water going to be underwater?
No, sorry, that was the plane of fire one. Like it's the
Yeah, with the dude of water, yeah.
the water.
Because he's trapped them in the opposite elements then, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to get out.
Yes, we have to get out of here. Well said. Crazy ass elf.
Yay.
Alright, we're now gonna go find... Oh, fuck it, let's just keep casting Divine Intervention. Who cares? We can just remove all the aging, which is the only real negative, so... Alright, that's one corner. There are 4 corners of the map for the fun of it.
obviously. Because if they were too close together, it would be, you know,
Also, this map is
convenient.
covered in enemies, but just can't be fucked to kill them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's daytime all of a sudden. That was ridiculously abrupt.
That was, yeah.
Literally,
I mean,
you get to 5 AM and all of a sudden, daylight! Oh, this is the air one. This one's fun.
I mean, have you not been up at 5 AM before, Sam? It literally, it's pitch black and then suddenly it just goes, boom, daylight! You know, big loud announcer and then all the lights, you know,
So
they
this one's
flicker
a
on.
complete
And, yeah.
bitch.
Is it?
It's a spiral of stairs. And if you fall down, you start at the beginning.
Oh, God.
It's just a massive platformer. And
I am pretty
then-
certain that this is what, like, the 15th circle of hell is or something.
what, just a
endless
platformer-
jump
Just a
puzzles.
platforming game.
Endless jump puzzles. That's my version of hell. I'm so bad at platforming.
I'm doing pretty well, actually. Alright, we need to fight some stuff.
I'm having to look away because I'm going to get motion sickness and I get really nervous watching people having to do jumps.
This normally takes me like multiple tries, but I'm doing pretty fast. Wait, is that the next platform?
I'm proud of you, Sam. Well done.
Alright, we're on a lift of some sort.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a plane overlord. Done! Release Gralcore. Alright, now we can just fall down. And it brings you here, which is a teleport thing here, which just takes you back to where we want to go, and this is the way out. So that was super easy.
I'm glad I'm not having to play this game because I'm bad at jump puzzles. Like, watching me play Mirror's Edge is like watching a sloth try and compete against Usain Bolt in like speed chair stacking or something like that. It's not in Usain Bolt's wheelhouse, but he's gonna be faster at it. And like, I'm a fucking sloth.
Oh yeah, we just went past the giant skull. That was his shield. We just went past on the floor. Look, official day map. You can see that's the helmet in the middle and the shield off
The
to the right.
shield looks a little bit small.
No, it's pretty big if you look at it in person. Trust me.
Okay.
Alright, this is the Earth one.
Sam
so-
has actually been to the place between the planes, so you know. He
This
has
one's not so
actually-
bad. This one's just like a tunnel thing. Actually, this one's a bit of a bitch. We've got these fucking crystal enemies in it again. And they're pretty
Yeah.
much. I think these are pretty much the toughest enemies in the game.
So I think, in conclusion, almost all of these prisons are kind of a bitch.
No, the air one's easy. Like, if you can do dump puzzles.
The air one was the one you were like, oh, the air one's kind of a pain.
Yeah, you
you
know
just got
what?
lucky.
I'm just gonna run through this.
Yeah.
Fuck these guys. Don't even care anymore.
What up, nerds?
But yeah, literally, like, we freed the last guy. That's the end of the game. Oh god, I'm stuck.
That's cool. Is there like, does it go to the credits, or is it just like, yeah, you're done?
There's an end credit scene thing.
Oh, okay, good. I was just thinking like this could be a really weird end to a series.
Run away.
Keep running in general. That's a good idea. 'Cause that's things I strongly
I
recommend.
find it slightly demeaning to the game, the fact that this is one of the final levels and we can just run through it and heal occasionally. It's like kind of testament to how tough we are, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice seeing as, like, the previous levels we've been taking really hard hits. So it's nice that we can kind of now do that. Like, that's nice.
Yeah.
We have
Alright, that's 3 of the... To be honest, the final cutscene is pretty cool.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Wait, what have we got left? Water.
Yeah.
There's the way out. Also, I don't think the cutscene clicks until we actually leave this area.
Okay.
But we could just teleport back, so we can teleport out of it, which is fine. So that'll make it faster. Is this
Hell
like
yeah.
underwater? I can't actually remember what happens inside this one.
Your guess is substantially better than
Oh, it's water. We have water walking, so that's good. But
mine. Yay.
there's traps on the floor as well, which is annoying.
Traps? Oh, man. Actually, to be fair, not enough games do traps. More games should do traps. I like traps.
Yeah, but we've already discussed how arbitrary they are in this because of the
Oh, yeah, they're kind of a bit silly in this, because, yeah.
big flashing red things, but you know.
Yeah,
But if you don't pay attention, then you will struggle.
Oh, yeah, if you're me, you're going to get murdered by every single possible trap out there.
Pyronast. That's an interesting name. Alright,
Pyrodas.
that's it.
That's it.
That's the 4 of them.
Alright.
Now we just run the fuck away.
Pretty much my standard
Oh,
response
shit.
to
What's the
seeing
way
a Lord of Fire.
I don't know where the way out is.
Didn't we just come from there?
No, like the exit doesn't appear to be. This is where we just came from, but it's not the exit.
Yeah. Oh god. Can't we teleport?
No, because you can't teleport when there's enemies nearby unless you have Grandmaster automatically, which we don't. Wait.
What?
Oh shit. No. There we go, there's a way out. Alright, for...
Why are water elementals always female?
Oh, I just remembered the other limitation on the divine intervention thing.
What?
I only cast it 3 times a day.
Oh really? Oh right. That's why you can't just spam it then.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Alright, so
Makes
now we're
sense.
back in the place.
So we got the
Crystal tunnel.
cutscene there, yeah?
I think when we walk out of here...
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You ready? I have no idea how long this episode is, but...
I'm psyched this episode's going to be super long, but who cares?
It's not as long as the last one.
No, true. Very true. Alright.
So, we're about to finish our first ever Let's Play series.
Woo!
It's been good.
We'll go straight to YouTube and collect my $1 million, as is standard when you finish one.
I'm not quite sure that's how it works.
Is it not? Why the fuck am I here?
Because you're insane.
You have lied to me all this time. Oh, man.
Well, that's not the first time, everyone honest, is it?
No, this is
I've lied to
true.
you multiple times during this Let's Play because I remember things wrong because it's been a long time since I played this game properly.
No, you're doing it maliciously. Yeah, definitely. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, let's do this.
Let's, yeah.
Tell them I have failed.
So, yeah.
The Destroyer being a cyborg was not a twist I saw coming.
No, he's not a cyborg, he's just a full-on robot.
What the fuck? Why? Why?
Okay, this is going to take some explaining.
Yes, go, now, start!
His masters he refers to are like crazy god people, and you know he referred to as a spider in the web? Basically,
the
in like
spider
the,
he had on
in
his
like the
chest.
in the overall kind of lore of Might and Magic in general, all the games are set within a series of worlds which are connected by something called the web, and the web is maintained by these masters who created all these worlds.
Right.
And the like this in this game, the world is lost to connection to the web. They don't know it exists. But the web is actually like sci-fi style thing where there's robots and masters and stuff, and the Kriegans are from another part of the galaxy invading the world of the web. But you don't really find all that out so much in this game, so the end is just like, what? Why is he a robot?
What? I'm not gonna lie. I started laughing. It's probably hard to tell the delay. I started laughing when like his chest crystal like opened up and was a spider thing.
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
I got
fucking-
that. I gathered that much.
Oh. That okay. So like that's all tied into the weird meta narrative they've got going on for Might and Magic. Then like
Yeah, so you can make...
I won't judge this game on that then, even though I think that that's janky as hell and one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. I won't judge this game on that.
Yeah.
I will not be critical of
So,
that.
there's the name of our character, what we came up with on our first ever.
Minnie!
Minnie the Knight off, yeah.
I like that there's like a total time and a score, so the idea is you could do speed runs.
Oh yeah, people do.
Why am I surprised by that?
I don't know. Why are you surprised by that?
I shouldn't
I
be.
was about to point out, our
watched
main
it-
character was only level 49 at the end of the game. So, like, we recruited...
Wasn't the Dark Elf when we recruited? She was like level 50 when we recruited her.
Yeah. And so was,
We
so
recruited
was,
her
so was the cleric,
eight.
and so was one of the dragons. So that's how leveling weirded the game
So we
is.
were just some fucking scrub with these like at least 3 really highly powerful people just carrying us.
Oh no, we were doing a lot of damage, to be fair, because of the class we were. But yeah, if you pick a shitty class, then yeah, you just get carried. And you die a lot, because, you know, the way the damage works.
Yeah. But yeah, that... Okay, yeah.
That was Might and Magic
yeah.
8 Dead Destroyer, and we beat that game.
We have beaten it with a stick, so much so that that robot's face came off.
Hell yeah!
God, he was a robot. What even? Oh. Oh.
We've been the
I hope
Shiniest
you
Meat
realise
Bicycle.
it's going to ruin me, that ending. Yeah, we have been the Shiniest Meat Bicycle. Thank you so much for watching. This has been a delight. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It helps out a great deal, and we do appreciate that. Yeah,
Bye!
We'll- probably do some other game at some point. Later, nerds. Oh, God, he was a robot.